Mateo is going into... Look, Sam, don't go into a shame spiral just because the HBO thing fell through. I'm not. I have to grab this line. Okay, Chuck, look, I know it's really weird that we keep going in for the same parts, but I feel like the only way to maintain our friendship is to be totally and brutally honest with each other, even if it hurts. Okay, I gotta go. Reservations, could you hold, please? It's Carol Ann Rosenstein Fishburne calling for John Claude. Did you forget to give him the message? One moment, please. Hello, upstairs, Jean-Claude. Hello, be brief. Hi, Jean-Claude, it's Sam. Sam, what can I do for you? I'm trying to get ready for lunch up here. Carol Ann Rosenstein Fishburne on line 4. Oh my God, I hate that lady. No sex appeal at all. Well, you want to talk to her? She is so ugly. Sam, you can't believe it. She has a face like a dog. Jean-Claude? I'm just telling you the facts of the situation.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's MTC Live. I'm Kevin Connors, and we are sitting in our theater today. We are so excited because today our feature is all about our theater. A couple of weeks ago, we were finally granted permission by both the state of Connecticut and Actors Equity Association to reopen our main stage theater. So last weekend, we were able to do that. I don't know if you read the New York Times, but if you do, a couple of weeks ago, you may have seen a feature article in the New York Times about us and 2 other theaters. We are only one of 3 theaters that was allowed to reopen. We passed a rigorous set of safety precautions, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, to be sure that you all feel safe coming back and seeing and enjoying live theater again. And for those of you who don't, we also have another kind of surprise option I'll tell you about. So let's first of all, let's talk about what we've done here, the modifications we've made here at MTC. First of all, because we're in phase 2 of reopening here in Connecticut, we are only allowed to have 23 people in the audience for every performance. And honestly, this past weekend, we had 23 people, pretty much every single performance, and it really is awesome. It's a great experience for everyone. From the time you come into the facility, all the way through the show and out of the show, you are given personalized service. We have actually a staff of 3 ushers that will guide you all the way safely through the facility, whether you need to go to the restroom, whether you're coming in from outside. We're doing tiered seating so that you never have to pass anybody on the way to or from your seat. Also, we're doing the stuff that everybody is doing. There's ample hand sanitizer available from the time you come in until the time you leave. Everybody is required to be masked the entire time, including during the show. Coming into the theater here is kind of like boarding a plane. So we're seating in sections, and each section arrives at a different time. So again, there's no congestion in the lobby at all. You're only with the people in your, new word for everybody, cohort. And that's the only people that you really have any contact with. So we're sitting here in the theater, and behind me, you may see some seats that have our little friends here on them, like I have right beside me right now. These are our seat covers, and these mean that nobody is going to be sitting in this seat. If I had bought this seat that I'm sitting in today, no one would be sitting beside me. There are 10 pods of seats in the theater of varying numbers to get us up to a maximum of 23. And nobody is going to be sitting in a seat that is not part of your cohort. So if you and your spouse are sitting in a pod of 4 people, then there will be no other people. If you're the only 2 in that pod, we will not seat anybody in the other 2 seats. It's really great. It's really safe. And we could not be happier. And the audience feedback has been so great this last weekend. So that's very exciting. I've got a little cheat sheet behind me here because there's so much to talk about today. In addition to being able to come in, because we fully understand that everybody has their own comfort level with what life is right now. And some people are comfortable going to restaurants and stores, and some people aren't. Well, we don't want to have any obstacles in the way of you viewing our performance that began last weekend. So if you're not comfortable coming to the theater in person, we have a virtual option. which is awesome. The clips that you're going to see today on MTC Live actually are the same scenes that you would see if you were taking the virtual option. It's just like being in the theater. And the virtual option happens at exactly the same time as the live performances. So you're not seeing a pre-taped performance broadcasting, you're seeing it live just like you would be if you were in the theater. Now let's talk about the show a little bit. The reviews have started coming out and they are absolutely sensational. The name of the show is Fully Committed, and it is about an out-of-work actor in New York City who is taking reservations at a very, very high-end restaurant in the city and all of the characters that he deals with. We are so fortunate to have Matt Densky, who is on hiatus from the national tour of Wicked right now, playing the only role in the show. I shouldn't say the only role. There's only one actor in the show, but Matt plays over 40 different characters. So there are a couple of production shots from him doing all of these characters. It really, really is fascinating. It's a fascinating show and the perfect, hilarious entertainment that we all need right now. I think we actually have one more clip of the show that we'd like to show you so you get an idea of what the show is exactly. So let's see if we can run that clip.
Yeah.
Do you like my frozen polenta?
Yes, okay, hold on. Reservations, how can I help you? Sam, Curtis, you're not gonna believe this. Diana just got back from Lincoln Center and she was talking you up so much so, Andre Bishop himself wants you to pop in and say hi after your audition. See, Sam, we're always working for you, even when you think we're not. Yes, Chef.
What do you feel about my lavender foam?
Oh, well, that's excellent.
You're just saying that to be nice.
No, I'm not. I really like it. Ask Stephanie.
Okay, I will.
Isn't that great? He is so sensational. You don't want to miss it. So let me tell you a little bit about the running schedule. We still have 2 more weekends to run, but that only means 8 more performances. Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Tickets are available on our website. For the virtual option, if you want to come in person, because we're controlling the seating for your safety, you have to call the theater, and you can call the theater anytime between 9:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. every day. That is 203-454-3883, or you can just go directly to our website and that will bring you right here. So following this production, we are going right ahead with the rest of our season. The next show opens here on October the 23rd, and it again is a one-man show about Robert F. Kennedy. It is just glorious, so inspiring, from one of the strongest political figures ever to be here in this country. So we encourage you to buy tickets for that. Those tickets are on sale on our website as well. It's the same deal. Until we move out of phase 3, still only 23 people in the audience per show live, but 87 tickets available online for the virtual option. So please, please, please take one of those options. Then finally, for the holidays, we are bringing back our award-winning production of It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio show. So if you don't have plans for the holidays yet, I know everything is so uncertain right now, but please make your plans for that, because again, it will be safe theater. That's our motto here, is safe theater. So without any further ado, I'm going to tell you one last thing. We are changing up our MTC Live format a little bit. We have a lot of special events coming up, including the opening of the next 2 shows and the 2 shows in the spring following that, and a lot of one-night events coming up as well. So we are moving from a bi-weekly format to a special event format. You will all get emails, and there will be a lot of social media notification of when an MTC episode is going to happen, but they're going to happen at special times, not every Wednesday or every other Wednesday at 12 o'clock anymore. So please keep watching your email, watching social media, and we hope to see you here at Fully Committed. We're going to put up a slide right now that shows you the rest of the running schedule. It runs through September the 27th. Again, Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Be well, stay safe, and we hope you have a great rest of the week, everybody. Thanks so much.